Anyways, oh, so this is the reason why I call this episode. I'm gonna call this episode the lonely chapter, or preparing for the lonely chapter, or probably even just preparing. I don't know how I'm gonna call it. I'm probably just gonna call this chapter preparing for the lonely chapter. Let's be honest. The reason why is because I've watched a lot of these entrepreneurs when they're barely beginning, right? They're not off and on when they come to business. Like anybody who wants to do, and it's not even entrepreneurship, just anybody who wants to do something great with their life. There's this period in their life where they literally kind of sacrifice living for a bit, and they just focus on their purpose, on their craft, on their skills. Mr. Beast had it, Alex Hormozi had it, Jeff Bezos had it, right? Artists had it, poets had it, right? Some of my favorite poets, most of them, when they wrote their best literature, they just literally were in their freaking room and started writing. Some of them were like heartbroken. That's why they started writing poetry. They were just in their room like losers. Kind of like me right now, honestly. like, kind of just in the room with books. Wow. I might be a loser, man. Insane stuff, right? No, but reality, like, for reals though, like, so there's this chapter, right, where they just work hard. That's all they focus on. And it's called the lonely chapter because no one really understands what they're going through. No one understands because, let's be honest, like 99% of people are not going to understand because 99% of people are not great. Let's just be honest. They're not great. They're not doing anything extraordinary with their life. They're not doing something like great with their lives, which it's okay, right? Like, if it's fine if you don't want to do great with your life. Like, you're not meant for that. That's okay. I'm not trying to be like that though. like, I want to do something with my life. And the only difference between me and you is that I want to document it and I want to share it. I started studying. I started reading books. Started studying like ancient times, what they believe in. If you want to get inspired, look at the past. Look at the greats in the past, so you can get inspired, so you can become a great in the future, right? So I started studying Alexander the Great, the Spartans, right? The Athens, one of the smartest people in the world, in my opinion. Ancient Greece. What else? Ita- Italy's actually Italians are really smart. I started studying China. I started studying like Japan, samurais, the way they thought, the samurai way, the samurai code, like all these cultures, right? And what I really narrowed it down to, what in reality, what these cultures really improve on were three fundamentals, which was mind, body, and spirit. If you're able to connect these three and like really like narrow down and improve these pillars, the rest pretty much comes, right? So the body, the reason why you have to say healthy is because it reflects your mind and spirit. So if you're able to like work, this is why most people like can't go to the gym as often, and this is why most people can't go to the gym. Most people can't be focused for a long period of time anymore, and they lose focus. This is another reason why you can't achieve the things you want to achieve because you're trying so hard to work on the outer, on booking appointments, getting clients, getting this. You're outer when you have to work in inner. Once you work in the inner, everything else just comes. Right now, I'm just preparing for it. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly the points why or how I'm doing it because it might not even work. This is the first time I'm trying it, and I'm not gonna share you guys knowledge if I'm not sure that it's helped me before. So just documenting right now. So pretty much, I'm gonna work on the mind, spirit, and body. Those three pillars. the way I'm gonna go about it very differently, very step by step, very detail oriented. I'm very detail oriented. Always focus on the little things. The difference between a millionaire and a billionaire is the little things, the small things, right? It can be as far as, wow, dude, I just dropped the transmitter. Insane. Whatever. So it can be as small as the little things, right? It can be from wearing an Apple Watch to wearing a classic watch. Very different. Billionaire, millionaire. And people be like, that's insane, Jesus. Trust me. It's a little insane, but trust me. It's a difference, right? It's insane because people treat me with so much respect and so differently when I wear this little piece of metal than when I wear this. When I wear this, everyone treats me like, oh, like a normal average Joe. But people look at this, they're like, they look at it and they're like, literally that face, and then all of a sudden they're so nice to me. I hate it. But that's human. That's human nature. So the only thing you can do is accept it and use it to your advantage, right? Nothing wrong with it. Just wear a nice watch. Bro, these videos, this is so funny. This is so funny to me. Like I'm literally just looking at the camera and talking to it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna plan on those things right now. Document it along the way, how I'm gonna be doing it. Plan your shit out. A lot of people talk about action and be very action oriented, which is good. You will get far with action. I feel people like get it complicated because action will always be planning. I agree. I totally agree. But a good plan could take you way more farther than action and faster, right? Action is good. I don't have a problem with action. Do action. But planning plus action plus improvements, that's when you grow. That's when it builds. That's when a freaking like compound interest goes on, right? So create a good strong plan, or a good strong plan that you think is strong, and then just take action on it. Action, and keep improving it, right? The little tweaks, the little this and that. And once that is done, go forward, right?
I'm on my way to the studio right now, and I'm not leaving the studio till probably about 9:30 tomorrow morning.
I came from nothing, I gotta hustle to get it back. Give my brothers and sisters the things we never had.